Hello all, I Nirmala Rawat welcome you to my YouTube channel. Thank you for visiting my channel and listening to this story. In the previous part, Soma narrated about Hanumanji's arrival in Lanka and Lanka Dahan. Now moving on to chapter 15, part 4, Soma continues. The meeting with Hanuman renewed Mata's strength, for she knew that Mahadev's presence was now with Ram, and she began to let down her guard. As she did, Ravan's mental assaults increased. One day, as she was seated in meditation, Mata saw a terrible scene unfold before her, a massacre taking place in Mithila. As her parents lay dying, her father called out her name in an agonized voice. With her emotions in turmoil, Mata's eyes flew open and she jumped up. She had to reach them. Realizing where she was, she sank back into meditation, inwardly calling out to her father to feel his presence. But again, the horrible scenes arose before her. Hours passed as she struggled with her emotions. Toward the end of the day, Ravan arrived and in a sympathetic voice said, "Sita, I am so sorry to have to bear this news. There have been an attack on Mithila and your parents have both been killed." When Mata didn't respond, he repeated the news as if she hadn't heard him. "How do you know this to be true?" Mata asked in a cold tone. "My spies have just returned and have reported the news to me." Mata didn't respond. She wouldn't let Ravan see the emotions that were smoldering within her. "Cold-hearted daughter? You don't even respond to the death of your parents?" Mata shut her eyes and withdrew into meditation. "Now there is only the death of Ram to await, and then you will have no one left but me. You know that after Ram dies, you will never be accepted back to Ayodhya. And now that Mithila is finished, where will you go? Who will rescue you?" The thought then entered Mata's mind that he had arranged for her parents to be killed. Mata kept her eyes closed and held her emotions in check until night arrived, when she could let go the floodgate of tears. Her agony released, she called out to her father again and again. In the middle of the night, as she was gaining control of her pain, she saw a ball of light emerge from the sky and approach her. It took the form of sage Anasuya, who then settled on the ground before her. "Sita, Ravan has created the illusion of your parents' death. He has managed to trap you again in his illusionary world. See for yourself. Your parents are alive and well. Mithila is safe." Mata closed her eyes. In a vision, she saw her father deep in meditation at a forest hermitage and her mother safe in the palace. Opening her eyes, Mata touched the feet of sage Anasuya with her hands and thanked her for revealing the truth. Sage Anasuya saw that Ravan's mental manipulations were wearing Mata Sita down. Taking Mata's hands in her own, she said, "Draw from me whatever strength you need for this battle. Sita, you are entering a new phase in the effort to awaken him, and the mental battle that must now begin in is not for your survival but for his release. You have been on the defensive, resisting his mental attacks. Now you must strike out in the same manner. As Ram performs the outer work, so you must do the inner." She told Mata that Ram was approaching and would soon be there, and as he came closer, Ravan would grow more desperate and would stop at nothing to defend himself. "He will not harm you physically," she said. "He is unable to do that, but he will assault you mentally, and so you must now engage with him." Mata looked at her questioningly. "You must bring before his mind all the damage he has done, the suffering he has incurred. enter his dream world, Sita. That is the only way to reach him now. He has closed off every other access point. And like you, he is unable to do without sleep. So you can reach him when he is asleep and his guard is down. I will show you how to enter his mind in this way. For a long time, they sat together in meditation. When Mata opened her eyes again, Sage Anasuya was gone. The first rays of dawn were just beginning to reveal themselves. As soon as the sun mounted its way across the morning sky, Ravan arrived, expecting to find a distraught Sita mourning her parents' death. But instead, he found her calm, unmoving. It was a rare occurrence for her to look directly at him. But this day, her eyes met his and she said, "You must know, Ravan, that deceit brings its own return. No longer will I be subjected to your illusions." Her words evoked thunderous laughter from him. "Sita, you are trapped in my world, a world from which there is no escape." Fire rose within her spine. "It is not my duty to end your illusions of power. That duty belongs to Ram. I have told you before, and I will tell you again, that no power of yours could keep me here if I did not will it. I am here only to help Ram release you from your illusions." Jai Shri Ram. Thank you for listening. I hope you like this part. Keep listening. Do like, comment and share. Jai Shri Ram.